Hello, this is group number 1. I'm Khaled, and with me Olga and Dincy. We will be talking about a US law in terms of where the law come from and how the law can be changed. In fact, the US law is a combination of 5 elements, 27 amendments, US Constitution, federal law, state law, and federal agencies. The first most influential element on US law is the 27 amendments such as women's rights to vote, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, etc. The first amendment was adopted in 1791, suggested by a number of states and requested of Congress. I believe that the one who applies the amendments to the US system is the United States Supreme Court to control power among US Constitution. The second most influential element on US law is US Constitution, represented by Senate and House of Representatives, which consists of 3 elements: the Congress, the President, and federal courts. They are the ones who decide to accept or reject new laws come from federal law, state law, and federal agencies. The third most influential element on US law is federal law, consists of houses of Congress and the President. They basically vote to adopt or reject new laws. Federal courts are the ones who apply federal law to the real world. However, they don't do all cases out there. They do special cases such as bank robbery.
We also have the federal agencies, and they are such as the Food and Drug Administration and the Environmental Protection Agency that are a part of the executive branch and make rules that have the effect of laws. 3 federal statutes give power to these agencies to make rules because of the difficulty of having detailed and technical matters handled by a non-expert and overburden Congress. Although established by the legislator, the regulatory agencies are a part of the executive branch. They make regulation to enforce laws passed by the legislator. These regulations have the force of law and have the same authority as laws created by the legislator. The Food and Drug Administration, for instance, regulates prescription drugs and medical devices to protect the public safety and health. State legislatures also have created state agencies which can make rules regulating areas such as health and environment. Agencies also administer government programs such as determining who qualifies for welfare benefits and the amount that they are to receive. And we're talking about state law, and under that umbrella you have the state governor, and you have the state courts, and you have the attorneys, which a lot of times end up becoming the judges, and you have civil cases and small claims courts, and under that falls divorce and child custody law. State law is passed by the state legislature and signed into law by the state governor with jurisdiction in one of the 50 U.S. states. Federal laws sometimes conflict with state laws and will either supersede them or law will be challenged in a federal court.
Now, we'd like to talk about changing the system. How are laws in the United States being changed? So that could be done in 2 different ways. Primarily, it's by people involving who would be involved in the elections to choose candidates to improve the laws in the federal system, but also in the state. Vote in judicial elections, that also makes a difference in the legislature and in our law system, and changing making changes in the law, and serve on jury duty. That's something that we all could be involved in, and that would be influencing the outcome of judicial decision rather. Public opinion is another way how laws can be changed in the United States, and that could be done by shaping Senate decision making, by influencing their decisions, by making any public appearances and changing their decisions. That sums up our presentation for today. Thank you. We have used two references for making the presentation. One of them was State Bar of California Guide to Legal Literacy and Understanding the U.S. Legal System, that was published in 2001. And another source that we have used is businessdictionary.com. Thank you.